Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Sharon's Nail Boutique. I'm your host, Sharon. If you're new here and have not yet subscribed, please do so and hit the notification bell while you're at it so you could be reminded every time I upload. So I am doing a video today on these 9 beautiful pigments that I ordered from AliExpress. And the seller is Rakanka, I think that's how you pronounce it. But they come in these beautifully jarred containers. I love the lids. I love just the shape of the jar. I really like how neat it came packaged. There was no spillage whatsoever, and I'm gonna be doing a review on these tips. I wanted to show you guys these really quick. These are from Amazon, and these are the ones that I was talking about to you guys that I was gonna do a review on myself on those. So I'll do those another day. But getting into these, we are gonna do a review using my white gel polish, the D&D no wipe top coat, and we're going to be using this 3-gram jar of Viname liquid sensor UV gel. This is the one that changes 12 different colors, guys. So we're going to be using Born Pretty black drawing gel as well, and that comes in a 5-gram pot. We're also going to be using these AKiHi liner brushes that I just got not that long ago. We're going to be using the number 9 and probably the number 7. I'll be using those to paint the Viname Sensor Gel and the Born Pretty Black Drawing Gel. I'll be using just a couple different tools. I've already buffed the surface of this nail, what do you call them? The pop sticks. Okay, so I love that there's a protection over these lids, and they each come like that. They're full jars, so I love that. That was a beautiful orange. This is a beautiful neon purple. There's no numbers, there's no names on these jars, so I just want to show you that. It just comes in a set, and I think I paid about $2.79 for the 9 pieces, and it was like 29-cent shipping. I will leave the link for these in the description box below, so if you are interested in these, definitely check this store out. They got some really cool stuff, guys. I only needed these pigments because I have tons of other stuff that I don't really, so I don't really need to order a ton of stuff. So that first one was the light kind of creamy neon orange. That was the neon purple. This one here is their neon yellow. And like I said, I love how they have the protection seals on these jars, so it just prevents them that much more from spilling. And I actually am going to just go right off the lids of these when I use it, because it'd be a waste not to. This next one is their neon green. Very pretty. The only thing I would say, like, complaint wise, is that one of the pinks wasn't full like all the other ones. This is their neon blue. Very pretty too. And the only other thing is that when I was using them and kind of burnishing them, you could kind of see some streakage, but not bad. So this is the dark magenta neon pink. Very pretty. Again, full jar. This is the neon coral, I believe, and just another shade of like a orangey, not so much pink, but more orangey, and it kind of has like that pink undertone, and I guess that's probably how you get the coral color. Sorry it's taking me so long to get this off, guys. So yeah, that's the neon coral. This one is the neon light pink. Very pretty. And this is the one, no, this is the neon dark magenta. The other one was the light pink. That's the one that wasn't full all the way, guys. This one here is the neon orange, like the regular orange. Very pretty. Once again, like, I love, there's not a whole lot I could say bad about these things here. I'm just really digging how bright they are, how there's so many different ways that you can use them. And I really am liking the fact that it's so hard for me to get this off, because like I said, that just prevents it from spilling. So when I use my D&D French white gel polish, I'm making sure to go in long, even, thin strokes, and I'm starting up at that cuticle area, and I'm just pulling, all the way through. I'm not stopping midway. And when I'm up at that cuticle, I'm making sure to kind of wiggle my brush a little bit, just to kind of get a good amount of that gel polish going on that stroke there. And like I said, long, even, thin strokes, guys. You don't have to go in with a ton of gel polish, because if you have to, you can always go in with a second or third coat. I do choose to go in with a second coat, and I put it in the lamp for 30 seconds in my UV/LED. It's a hybrid lamp, so, and it's the Sun 5 Plus, so yeah, it's really nice actually. It's supposed to be for 2 hands, but I just do one at a time. So when that comes out, I actually burnish these pigments into it. So I start with the pinks, and then I go into the oranges, the yellow, the green, the blue, the purple. And I actually really like, I'm using my Kolinsky brush because it's fluffy. It's an oval, but it's more rounded. So I go with my neon dark magenta first, and I'm just sticking it to that tacky layer in the gel. You don't have to do a whole lot. Just, you don't have to clean up too much right now. And I guess in hindsight, I could have been a little bit neater, but it's, you know what, the point of burnishing is to just get it all over there and kind of blend them together. The next color I go in with is my lighter neon pink, which is really pretty. You could really tell the difference between these colors. They're not too close in comparison. So I really like that about them too. So I do that light pink, then I go in with the corally neon orange. Excuse me, I'm kind of a little brain flustered today. So I use my dark coral neon orange first, and then I'll go in with like that regular orange, and then that light creamy neon orange. Very pretty. And see how much stuff is on the lids, guys, so I really did not have to go into the jars. But I really like how cute they are. I like their packaging. I like how their brand is across the top. It's really cute. So I would say A+ on the packaging, and the fact that it got to me in one piece, that was awesome. So now I'm going to use the light creamy neon orange. And just look at how pretty, like, I'm not even really having to blend these too much. Like, I'm just dabbing as I go, and they're kind of just doing their own thing, like blending together on their own. Really pretty. I like how it looks like kind of like a sunset. Like if you were like in the desert or something, that would so be like the backdrop to the sky. So now I go in with the neon yellow, just right under that creamy orange. And then I'll go in with the green and just dusting off that color. Now I'm just kind of blending them a little bit. See how it's kind of like, but that's my fault because they're like crumbs kind of falling off my brush. Maybe I should have used a smaller brush. Now I'll go in with some green. I'm probably picking up too much, but you know what? Who cares? So I'll go in with the green there, kind of overlapping the yellow because we want to have enough room for our blue and purple, which I kind of wish that I would have made more room for them, but it's okay. You live and you learn, right? Next time we won't go in with so much pink. I'm just kind of going over each of those colors. So now I'm going to go in with the blue. Look at how pretty and vivid that blue is. It's just super pretty. Oh my goodness. So I'm going right under that green. And then I'm going to go in with the purple. Super pretty. I spilled some there. Obviously it was upside down, so I was going to take a little bit from there so it doesn't get wasted. So pretty. Look at that, guys. And put a little more blue. And then, isn't that pretty? And I think I chose to do the matte top coat instead of the shiny one because I really wanted you guys to see how the 12 colored sensor gel works and looks on a matte background. You know what I mean? I think it just looks better in my opinion. Now I'm just touching up those colors a little bit. And I'm making a mess, but that's okay. Okay, using some of that lighter orange. Now I'm going to go in with some yellow. A little more green, blue, purple. So pretty, guys. Put it a little bit more up. That way I can add a little more purple. There we go. So pretty. I love how that came out. So in my opinion, and I just kind of messed it up right there by trying to blend it when there was stuff still on my brush, but that's okay because we know what it looked like before I messed it up. I'm gonna use my Chisel Black Diamond No Wipe Matte Top Coat. And actually, personally, the only complaint that I have about Chisel's matte top coat is that one of my clients in particular, it like turned hers yellow, and I'm not sure if that was from smoking or just from the matte top coat itself, but I think that's probably the only complaint I have about Chisel's matte top coat. Other than that, I've never had any other issues, and that was the first complaint I had. So I'm going to use my number 7 detailing brush from AKiHi. I'm going to try to find a link to these guys. If not, I'll try to find something similar for you. And again, I got those on AliExpress, and I got like 5 or 6 of them in different sizes. So I'm going to go into my Born Pretty black drawing gel, and I'll try to find this for you as well. They actually came in, they had these on Born Pretty in sets at one time. They had like the lace. This is the lace black drawing gel with the one that was like kind of translucent. I don't know if you remember when they had those, like at the time, like a couple years ago, it was like really big. Everyone was doing like see-through black designs and stuff, and some people still do, but I only got the one piece. I didn't end up getting like the see-through black, and I probably should have, but it's all right. Usually if I want like a see-through black, I'll mix a bunch of clear with my black acrylic. So I'm just gonna draw like not so much a S swoop, but kind of like a ribbon, kind of like a flowing black ribbon design across that nail, because I wanted to give you guys a really good look at how you can use the temperature sensor gel. After you get your black on there, you can go right over the top of that and paint over it with the sensor gel. And I kind of messed up a little bit by going in too thick on the first time. And just like with any gel, guys, you should be doing thin strokes, and even if you can't see it at first, it'll you know, the second time, the third time, it'll build up to the point where you can see it. So you live and you learn, and I definitely learned my lesson with that. Even with the black, I wasn't pulling as much product. If I needed more, I would, you know, kind of pull through what was already there. So that's what I should have done more with the sensor gel, and I definitely, like I said, I definitely learned my lesson with that. So I'm just drawing that black ribbon here. You kind of get the idea of things, where I'm going with this, and kind of just swooping that around the nail. I actually really like this drawing gel. I've had it for a little bit, and you see how I kind of like swooped that up and over. I just wanted it to kind of have like a little something different, you know. So really, like, sky's the limit. You can do so much with this stuff, guys. You can draw whatever you want. You can paint over whatever. You can literally draw whatever type of thing you want with the black drawing gel. It doesn't have to be what I'm doing. You could literally do whatever designs you want. Obviously, the temperature sensor gel, it looks better, I think, over darker colors, but I've never tried it over lighter colors, so I'm not really sure how that would look. I mean, I'm just kind of speculating at this point, but maybe in another video we'll try it over like a lighter color and see what happens. Every video I've seen, or like review on this stuff, I've always seen like people put it over black gel. So, and I think that like helps you see like all the different color changes way better. So I'm just kind of finishing filling this in, because like I said, we're going to go over the top of that with our Viname 3-gram pot UV liquid sensor gel. And I'm really excited because this is actually my first time doing it on like an actual design. I was just playing with it kind of before, but this is my first time actually using it on a design. So I was like, you know what, let me go in and draw like a 4-point star with this, because I really like the matte background and how it reminded me a little bit of like the sun setting. So I wanted to draw a 4-point star. I know it's kind of supposed to be like daytime back there, but you know, the moon is out sometimes during the day, guys. So I'm just finishing drawing that. I kind of messed it up a little bit, but that's okay. It's just practice. That's how you get better, guys. Do not give up on your dreams. If this is something you love and you love art, do not give up. Don't get discouraged just because you think you're not as good as somebody else. Like, I just seen a post from one of the girls I'm subscribed to, and she made a very good point. She said the only person's work you should be comparing yours to is your own. And that's so true, because the only way you're going to know if you're getting better is if you're comparing it to your own work. So don't give up on yourself. Do not give up on this, because you will get there. I've been doing nails now for, I want to say, over 5 years now, almost 6 years. And I started in like 2014, 2015. I started my channel on 2015, and it hasn't been easy. And I'm just now starting to do better quality videos and offering more content, and you know, you'll get there in the end. You start off small and you collect stuff as you go, and you know, you go on people's channels, you ask to do collabs. I mean, you put yourself out there, because nothing worth having in life is going to be easy to achieve. So I'm just finishing drawing this moon over here, and then I'm going to pop it in the lamp for 60 seconds because it's a drawing gel and it's thicker and richer in pigment. We're going to put it in there longer than the white gel, which with the white one we did 30 seconds on each, I believe. So, and that's because we wanted that tacky sticky layer. Just a word of advice for people: if you want like your burnishing to be able to like really stick nicely, I would say to do the color for 30 seconds, not longer than that. So you see how I did it like thick on this first try? I thought that's what I was supposed to do until it came out of the lamp, and I'm like, okay, it doesn't look like it's dry. And that was because I fucked up. Let's just be real, I fucked up. I put too thick of an amount on there, and I shouldn't have done that. And I didn't, you know, like I said, this is my first time doing it on a design where I'm actually using quite a bit more than like just testing it. So you live and you learn, like I said. But other than that, I think it came out really, really nice. And I'm hoping that one of my clients, see how there's still stuff there, guys? That's because it was too thick. I'm hoping that one of my clients really, really likes this idea and lets me do it one of these days. So I'm just going in with this brush here. It's like an art brush, and I'm kind of spreading like the stuff that was left there like too thick. I'm spreading that out, but I'm also adding a little bit more because I know that that little bit that's kind of still there isn't going to be enough. So I'm just kind of spreading it out as best as I can, trying to get that as thin as possible. And in the end, I actually end up like cleaning off like those thick parts, like because they were like clumpy, because they were like semi-cured but not all the way. So I ended up like peeling those bits off in the end. And I left some pictures in the end for you guys to enjoy. So I really hope that you enjoy this design and like how it turned out or turns out. And I'm gonna leave you guys to watch the rest because you could kind of get the gist of what I'm doing now. You see how up in the corner it's like turning colors already? See the green and like the yellow, orange, it's shifting. And the blue, that's the idea. Like that's what you want it to look like. So, and I showed when I top coat, you could kind of see how the color shift works with the temperature change. So I'll pop that in my lamp when I'm done and I'm happy with it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this design. Like I said, if you're new here and you have not yet subscribed, if you would please subscribe, I would greatly appreciate your support. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you guys can be reminded every time I upload a video. Other than that, guys, enjoy these pictures at the end, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.